Let me see how much speed that nigga got.
Speed, who got?
Cash man?
Who the fuck is Cash Man?
Hey, I think fucking.
Let me move the fan.
I think. Hold up. Let me see transactions because he not showing up.
I've been balling so that hard. That's what I think that I'm cozy.
I'm finna fight this nigga. Who's Rams?
Alright.
Hey, this nigga Rams picked up fucking Blake Cashman.
Oh, the linebacker, Blake Cashman?
Yeah.
Don't he got like 87 speed, 86?
Mm-hmm. That nigga was mine too.
First come, first serve.
I put 5 bids in that band.
How many he put in?
2.
He can't get him there.
Yeah. Hold on, let me DM this nigga. No, he got 88 speed, sir.
88?
Sports coverage of the National Football
that's
League
still
is on
deadly.
the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Toronto Huskies.
Hey, I'm so glad I throwing my great jersey.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're
I was
off
like,
in
nah,
week
this nigga
9?
Huskies.
And no return on this one is a fair catch. A signal for and taken.
Yeah, he's been cooking up, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, most definitely he has. I seen him with Julius. That's what got me kind of nervous. I was like, shit, he gave Julius the business. I'm like, ah, shit, I gotta play him too.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Couldn't even play action in the first place.
The 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
Boy.
Nice pickup.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Take this up just shy of midfield. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself a big.
Oh shit, Rashad Perriman's a wide receiver part from free agent. Holy fuck.
Then Rashad Perriman got like 96, 97 speed.
They dropped it to 94, but he still got 78 release.
Runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles.
I'm definitely picking him up though. Him and Tutu can go crazy.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a give right side. It's Gibson, and he stopped immediately there. And on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Nigga had a linebacker on him.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Nigga was a linebacker on that man.
And down right around
No,
the
sir.
32-yard line, 4 yards
No,
on the
sir.
pickup.
Linebacker
4
on scary
yards the
team.
gain, and it'll
You
bring
know,
up a 3rd down.
that was gonna get demolished.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
That's some bullshit, bro. That is some bullshit.
His sixth touchdown of the season, and his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
I didn't even try to disguise that it was man, but I never thought he would have thought it was a blitz.
You see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
But we know not to play defense like that again.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Swift.
Nigga trying to die for me.
Around the 37. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside.
All right,
Nice steady
guys,
game.
watch out.
Down Detroit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
I thought he dropped it. I was about to be mad. I was about to say,
He'll
bro.
get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle
Yeah,
of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yo, the way the noise been playing, I might keep it around.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And right side, Henry's got it. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
Hey, that boy Mark linebacker, dog.
Who?
I don't know his name. I just know he was hauling ass.
Swift. Open space inside the 10.
Fuck!
And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this
I know
one.
when I was playing him, that nigga, like, bro, he was really hauling ass. Like, bro, I throw a toss and run a stretch to the left. He'd come in the hole and just hawk me down. I'm
2
like,
big plays in succession. Not sure
Toto?
this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
No. Damn, my Toto is a linebacker.
Yeah, he's right outside linebacker, 87
Nah,
feet.
he got a superstar.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be
Superstar.
2nd
It's like
down.
Vander Dez, whatever his name is, bro.
Oh.
Or
Vander
Lee.
Esch?
I just know he's old, bro. And I just know
He's 26.
Nah, it's an old. He said he was old, but I just know he was talking my shit down.
We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Vander is good as fuck, bro. He's the only superstar linebacker he got.
Get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
That man laid down the boom. 94 hit power.
I'm like, bro, he's selling.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Shit was making me mad.
They will run it with Swift here. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down.
There's a 3rd round punter. And it dropped.
Oh, they telling me to go for it.
I know
I
the
don't got
scouting
to go for it.
report
I
on him
would
is
go
that he
for
doesn't
it, too,
possess
but
the
I'm
eye
pulling
discipline
up
to be an elite linebacker.
Too
What that
early to
means
go
is
for it,
his
man.
ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
Can't bring out
he
the
looked like one of
goal
those
line
guys.
plays just yet.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one
I got like
through.
2 or 3 goal line plays. I know that'll work.
But still trailing, it's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially don't
picking up another tight end this draft.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's all I know.
O-line is okay. You gotta go look deep, cause fucking there's some dudes who look good, but they're fucking garbage as fuck.
Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January. And
yeah, Bush upgrade.
Running game working.
89 speed now.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard.
Can't work for this nigga to be 90.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
This nigga Okuda gave him a touchdown.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. It's a 4-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Antonio Gibson. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
He's 7, Lions 3.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Complete. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw here.
What the fuck? I should have picked that off.
He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
We're going to try this some more.
An incomplete pass on
I ain't been
first down.
successful
That leads
on the
to
man.
a 2nd and 10.
So we about to see what's up.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They'll get
Every time I run
there,
man, he
so it
wastes
leaves
my
them
man.
with a 3rd and 7
ran
ahead.
up there.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He caught it! Oh my God, bro, he caught it.
First down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions.
He caught it, bro.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
This nigga really chewing clock so early. Bro, it's the second quarter.
Just like Niner ball.
This nigga letting the time run out.
Before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Damn,
Gain
bro.
of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
I know the toss play begins.
I've been on offense
taking
once.
the snap and turn around and tossing it
This
to the
nigga on
runner.
offense.
But
The
where
whole,
the real
most of
intrigue
the
is,
first and
can they
majority
seal
of
the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
So we can't run man. We can't see him he's on to the play.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Bro, that is a pick.
Open receiver complete.
He's throwing me picks.
Another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 14.
At the 14-yard
That
line.
one goes for
He jumped.
13 yards and it moves us
But he didn't even
sticks.
jump, he reached for the fucking ball. Who does that?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ball carrier.
The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
My window already open, bro.
On 3rd down, Gibson.
Alright, don't matter. Move.
And he's going to be taken down here still
I
a
just
couple
closed it, I'm
yards short of
cold.
the first. 2 yards
Turn the
on the
fan
pickup
off!
there. It's
Leave it
4th down.
closed.
He's
I'll
hit
pinch
Pedro
your
a
nipple
lot
like
this
you
year,
do
but
Eric.
not that time.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times.
You know you missed
no
me.
way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Move.
A 23-yard attempt.
Don't you push
The
me.
kick by Fairbairn is good.
Stop.
And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's not like you're going negative on him.
I was.
It sounds like you think all three is just not that good.
And people.
That type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended
Oh,
today,
my God.
they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. and he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They'll run on first down. Swift, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball.
I think I gotta go. When I get the first down, I gotta go in the
Second and
center.
9, just a yard on that last run. Now an option play on second down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
On first down, Swift, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading and taking the right path to the ball.
Oh, Madden is fucking dumb.
Brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss.
My analog stick
And now
was
it's
even
third
going
down.
towards what the? My analog stick was going straight and he ran back. Left stick forward. So how the fuck?
They go play action. Bridgewater. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a
I get ball
fourth
halftime.
There's another example
he
where
caught a
defensive
timeout.
coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
The field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll bring him back within 4. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should
That
be sky
man caught
high.
a timeout. Like, I'm not gonna get upset.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
That last one see a lot of 4.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll set up to throw. Left side here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
46-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. They'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one looks good. It is good right down the pipe. So we've reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a first and 10. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Running is Swift, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater over the middle, it's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Third down.
Bridgewater to throw it.
What the?
Fires one, but incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He gets away from one. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys just barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a first down carry by Bell. It's a big run that time by Bell. 44 yards on the ground. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here you really like it.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Shaquem Griffin.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they're going to set up short at the 27-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Bridgewater. Goes to the right side here, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Short pass caught by Henry. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Bridgewater. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A 7-yard.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
3rd and short yardage, Bridgewater. It's complete, Henry. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Lions.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 8 coming up. From the gun, here's Swift. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
The Lions on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Bridgewater. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's a 2nd and 7.
And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
That's good.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
At the 35-yard line.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
The wide receiver.
A gain of 3, second down.
But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
He'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bell. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he comes back with one complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Gibson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Love. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Bryce Love, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run.
25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
It'll
be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. the shotgun. It's Bridgewater. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Bridgewater to throw. The throw taken in by Sims. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Flush to his right, toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle round twice to the encore. If you know, you know.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. But now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Bridgewater. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for two.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now?
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down.
They'll run here with Swift. Getting down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Down at the 30-yard.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll move the chains.
Lions.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Open man here. Sims complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Smith. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
To throw, Bridgewater. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Lions, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Toronto, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
To kick off for New Orleans.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. Taken in the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. But the Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. Shotgun now for Brady. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Winston. And Winston lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And he's got him. It's caught. In the end zone, touchdown New Orleans. Josh Oliver there to make the grab. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Buccaneers 0. Will Lutz to kick off for the
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. This is caught by Antonio Brown. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. Space to maneuver at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And there's a nice catch there by Rob Gronkowski. And we all know the story. Came out of retirement, got himself traded to Tampa Bay from New England in order to reconnect with his favorite quarterback. And no one has caught more Tom Brady touchdowns than Gronk, and he expects to add to that total in Tampa Bay.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
The 43-yard line.
Oh, no doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Following the interception, Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, You can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And
Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he stopped immediately there.
On the carry.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
The line of scrimmage.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Winston now from the 50. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss. Second and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's 35-yard line.
Second and 12. They go play action. Winston. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, and it's third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
On third down, Winston. Able to find Harris, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. Escaping the pressure right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Again, it's Winston. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And it's third down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Jameis again. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
This is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So the previous play, a big help, is now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. They'll run with Fournette. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
At the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
To throw is Brady. They'll roll him out right. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And it's 3rd down.
Now whistles here before the snap. Look like one of the Bucs may have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. Going up top for Miller. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marcus Williams. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over. And when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get out.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. On play action, now Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up 3rd down.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
now to throw. Dancing to his left. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a safe touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Buccaneer 1st down.
On play action, it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Another try after the first down sack. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys have